What's up, guys? Welcome back to Death by a Boost. This is episode 9 of the Rail from Hell.
And damn it, Craig, would you freaking just enough of their stupid intro already? All right, all these packages to open up, and I've been waiting all week. Gosh, they already know who we are. All right, they already know we're Death by a Boost. All right, this is episode 9. We got it. Let's open up some packages.
All right, guys, so this mountain of boxes here has wiped out the budget for the month. So I am excited to open these boxes up and show you guys what we got for this thing, because it's gonna start coming together now that we got all this cool stuff in here. Yeah. I know what's in here, you don't. So we're gonna open all these up. So let's get to it, huh?
I don't know what you bought.
Cole doesn't even know what I bought.
Well, actually, I know what you bought. But what's awesome is you guys have been through this whole entire process with building the frame, watching us go through the troubles of trying to figure out the steering and all this stuff. Now all of the awesome goodies and the cool trick things have shown up.
Yep.
So we have a lot of packages to open up, a lot of stuff that actually you guys might like to put on your own rides, or maybe you've been having questions about. We have some very unique stuff that we've gotten here. Old school, new school technology, or old school but new school technology. And it's really some cool trick stuff. So without further ado, let's open up some packages! Yeah! Alright guys, so we're going to open up this in a little unorthodox way. We have several small packages here. Doesn't mean that they're not cool, it just means that they're small. Now, the big one, they always say save the big one for last.
Oh yeah.
So we're probably going to save the big one for last, and what I mean by that is you just got to watch the whole video to see what the hell for the Rail from Hell is in this box. This is gonna blow your mind. A lot of people don't even know that you can do this, and it is gonna be the focal point of this build. So let's get to it.
Get to it.
Wait, what?
I'm tired of waiting.
Okay. All right, let's open it up.
All right, here we go. That looked good, didn't it?
It did look good.
Was it safe?
No.
All right. It's like Christmas, but not for me. But still for me.
So,
for us.
In package number 1,
we've got fuel injectors. So 42 pounds an hour, which is good for about 500 horsepower. This is gonna be NA. So got Holley injectors.
Okay.
So the only question what that's for.
Holley injectors, baby.
Oh yeah.
So what maybe is in here, hint, that will hold those bad boys?
For last.
All right.
For last, Cole.
For last. I know. I'm in Nancy.
All right.
All right.
So we got injectors.
Injectors.
Those over there.
You're pumped.
I'm very pumped.
All right. What do we do next? All right.
How about we get rid of all these real quick?
So these ones. So got some Mishimoto.
Mishimoto. I got these from Mishimoto.
Maybe we need to quit with that. I think I almost saw a digit get popped off.
They grow back.
I'm like a lizard.
We got fans.
Electric fans. So, again, you guys might have heard that we were going to be putting side radiators on this thing.
Yep.
So, to kind of increase the cooling capability, we're going to be putting them on the sides.
Those are clean.
Oh gosh, dang man, look at that.
Yeah, I can even smell it. It smells new.
So, what part is this from Mishimoto? Is this just a generic fan, or is this belong to a certain vehicle?
So this is a Honda radiator for like a Honda Civic.
Okay.
We'll put all the part numbers in the description below. That way we're not boring you guys with part numbers.
Yeah. So yeah, good idea. We'll do that.
All right, let's get that one away. I'm not gonna chuck this one.
Yeah.
All right, so then in here is gonna be
badass freaking shiny.
Yep, very couple there. So 3-core radiator from Mishimoto.
So for reference, in your car you had similar radiators, but they were dual core?
They were just 2-core.
Okay.
They did pretty good with the LS. They had no airflow at all.
Okay.
Sitting there idling and everything, they would do fine. But once I was driving with that, with no airflow, they would start overheating.
And remember that when Craig's saying no airflow, his car is a lot wider than this. So when you have those radiators tucked behind the cab, you're just not going to get that cooling capability. That's why we're taking these and we're setting them just out to the side.
Somewhere about here.
Yep. And they're gonna be tucked in. They're not gonna look gaudy. They're gonna look really nice and clean. But that will just make CT's life so much more enjoyable to drive this.
Yeah.
Because nothing's worse. If you've ever owned a carbureted whatever and you're driving out in the dead heat of the summer and you're having to pull over on the side of the highway while cars are ripping past you so you can let the freaking intake temp come down and the engine temp come down, what we're talking about.
Yeah, so we got cooling. We got 2 radiators, 1 for each side. This is easily equivalent to 1 big radiator with 2 of them. So, there we go.
So you're saying it's efficient.
Efficiency is key.
Efficient? Efficient.
So we're not gonna open this one because this is another fan. And we have another radiator right there on the ground.
Yes, right there. Bam.
That's a little redundant.
Redundant.
All right.
Okay, so
Let's go ahead and open up this guy.
So B&M.
B&M Ratchet Shifter.
Okay.
Yep, nice little piece here. Yeah. I already opened this one up just to get it all nice and ready for you. So nice.
explain this to us.
So get all the way down into first.
Okay.
You want to race someone, just and then just smack it in the next gear. Smack it in the next gear.
Okay. That's
Awesome
gonna be
shifter.
pretty slick.
Yeah.
With this 4L60E.
Oh yeah. And we can get a T-handle for it too if we want to make it a little more old school. But B&M is old school anyways.
We know you want this thing to be old school CT, so we're trying to do as many touches as we can to kind of give that old school feel. And I know we're gonna have a lot of nice new modern equipment in here, but it is all gonna overall look old school. So that's just one of those things.
Yep.
All right.
All right.
And let's go. That one?
We'll wait on this one. This one's something special to CT.
Oh, that's right. So that's a very good point.
Yeah.
Okay, hang on. Is that the big kicker or is that the big kicker? Because this is custom. So to give you guys something, a little bit of real quick background on this. CT personally shipped us this, and it's very, very sentimental to him. He had somebody make it for him. That means a lot to him, and I believe they're pretty tight friends. So we're going to save that one towards the end. It's really freaking sick. It's going to tie this whole thing together. We've talked about it in a couple other videos, but it's here now.
Now we get to actually touch it.
Yes.
Obviously, we haven't even opened the box yet, so we haven't even seen this stuff. Any of this.
Right.
So.
All right, let's go. Yeah, let's open up the MP one.
All right. I think.
Saws all the time?
It's got those dang staples in there.
You know, some people use a letter opener.
That's boring. I thought about a chainsaw, but I don't have one. All right, so CT went back to a single seater.
Yep, that's true.
So we're doing a rack and pinion now. This is going to make steering a lot better. There's a chance of bump steer with what we got. So this is actually going to alleviate all that.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, nice, legit, simple. Because this does not need power steering.
No, it's too light.
It's very light.
It's too light of a car.
Yeah. So this is nice.
Okay, and what brand? So it's MP and it's, go here. So street and off-road parts only.
Yep. And then we'll put the links in the description below on everything we got.
Yep. All right.
There was some small parts in here. So since that has rod ends, you can't do rod ends on rod ends because they do some weird stuff. So these are clevises that go on there to mate with a rod end.
Okay.
There's that. There should be 2 of these. They probably put one in another box. Yep. All right. And then this is also from the same place. This is Apple Tree. Okay. They do a lot of dune buggy stuff, so this is perfect.
Yeah.
All right. So we got bearing hangers for the steering shaft from the steering wheel. So these are both. Yep. So this is for the steering wheel. Again, the shaft goes through it, and then this will actually. So pretend that this is over there. Welds right to it, nice and clean.
Yeah. So go ahead and actually go down there real quick.
Yep.
Where it's gonna go. So this is where it's gonna go.
Yep.
He was just showing you how it mounts up to the bar. So it's really, really tight and clean already.
Yeah, easy. These are brackets to hold the rack and pinion on.
Okay.
So legit brackets, save us some time. So since this thing's gonna be so low to the ground, you need something to remove that steering wheel.
Yes.
So let's see. It's probably...
It's a little hard to do when you don't have the whole setup on it, huh?
Yeah, anyways, it's a quick coupling, 3-bolt design, which will fit his steering wheel. Okay. This is way nicer than the one I have in my car. There is 0 slop in this.
Everybody always has those quick disconnects, and some of them I love the ones where you're driving down, they're doing a pass on the track and they have an onboard camera and they're like ended up with it in their hands and they're trying to grab a hold of the freaking steering
They forgot to lock it on.
Yeah.
Always tug on your steering wheel before you go driving. All right. Got a U-joint.
Okay. For
the steering, yep.
Okay.
For any kind of offset we may have, because the steering's not going to be a straight shot. So we're going to have a U-joint in there to make that happen.
Okay.
It's splined to go onto the rack, and then you weld it onto a 7/8 pipe.
Okay. And that's it.
Everything out of there.
So it's just the other radiator.
Yeah. So if you guys have any questions, drop down in the comments below, and we will answer whatever we can as far as these parts.
Yep. And also, you guys have been sending out really good ideas. So for personal experiences, you guys have been telling us some things you ran across too. So we're all down for that. Like, I'm telling you right now, I don't care. Not that we've done this forever, but even if you have, I mean, you can always freaking learn something.
Oh yeah.
Somebody could have been building this kind of stuff forever.
Yep.
And then here we are doing this is like second, third one.
Yep.
So we're sitting there and we run into something, but they've done 15, so they're gonna be able to tell us something because they've done 15. So
yeah.
Please, just keep commenting. Tell us what you guys think. Tell us what you guys think we might run into, or tell us how awesome this freaking thing is too. I truthfully believe this thing, it just keeps getting better and better.
Oh yeah.
All right. I'm telling you right now, do not turn off this show because this is going to be freaking insane. So you're going to love this. And I don't care who you are, old school, new school, no school. You're going to love this. All right, guys. So this is something that's very personal to CT. He sent this all the way from California to us. And it's pretty humbling for him to send us something that means this much to him to put into this. He had his good buddy Corey Conyers, sorry if I mispronounced your name, but he actually had this inside of his '69 Corvette. And who did he sell that Corvette to, Craig?
Dr. Dre.
The one and only, right?
Right.
So Dr. Dre has his car, but CT could not let this go. It was too personal to him. He had too much of a connection to it. And yeah, so this kind of thing. So I've only seen a couple of pictures of these, and I've only seen a couple of people have these in their cars, and you just never see it in person. I've never seen one. Have you seen one in person?
No, I haven't seen one in person. Especially one that's this nice.
Yeah. So we're going to have to find a nice place for it until we get it permanently mounted.
Oh, it's going in the house in a safe spot.
All right, CT. So thank you for giving this to us to put in your ride. Let's get to it.
Yeah.
Here we go. It's all packaged up nice too.
Oh yeah.
All right. Oh yeah. Oh, I didn't know it had. Here we go.
In the pictures, it looked really good. I'm seeing it in person.
So it's bubble wrapped for a reason.
And
this thing is just pretty.
Take your time. Unwrapping is half the fun.
All right, guys.
There's a piece in there too. Careful, it might fall out.
I see it. I'm gonna grab the piece out. Here's that. All right. Look at that freaking steering wheel.
Wow. We got wood inlay. It's all aluminum, it looks like.
Dude.
That is nice. It's gonna fit the 3 bolts perfectly. Oh yeah, and then the cap in the middle to finish it off.
Dang, CT. We've seen the pictures that you sent us in the video, but...
Finally got the beast back home, J&D Corvette, thank you. Got the seats in, got the custom steering wheel in by Corey Conyers.
This is, I can't stop looking at it. That is sick. So here we go, right? I'm not gonna put it in anywhere, and check this out. So I mean, that is gonna be probably somewhere in this area.
Oh yeah.
Gosh, that is gonna be sick.
That looks cool. That looks really cool.
Oh yeah. Well, CT, you weren't lying. This is freaking amazing. And this is gonna be an awesome custom touch. It's almost like a dragster type feel, you know. This is what you would have for a dragster, so,
right?
I mean, kind of long, low, mean.
And I want to put it out there. It's an honor for you to ship that to us and put in the ride that we're building for you. That's really cool.
This is gonna be sick. So, even that quick detach that's what this is going for. That quick detach, so he can take this out, doesn't have to get it banged up, doesn't knock his knee on it. So and you can see what I mean by that. So typical steering wheel obviously stops here. So this is going to be kind of in your way getting in and out, and that quick detach and attachment will make this just that much cooler.
Heck yeah.
So I mean, could you imagine someone detaching this and being like, "Hey, check it out," and they hang it up somewhere?
Right. We're gonna have to build some kind of custom hanger for that.
Yeah, that's true.
That has like foam pads on there, so we can hang it, and possibly a lock.
Yeah. Good point.
Yeah.
Because this is gonna be open most likely.
Oh yeah.
So, hell yeah.
And now we got finale number 2.
Okay, guys. So I'm being serious right now. This is cool. I've heard about these. I have honestly not seen one in person. Have you?
No.
Okay. So, and what I mean by that, this is what broke the bank. It is, right?
Yeah.
This is expensive. This is not your average run of the mill. So, we're gonna open it up. We're gonna get into it. We're gonna actually probably place it where it belongs and show you what it's gonna look like. So, without further ado, so this is all from Summit Racing.
Oh yeah.
Proud spot? No, it's not a proud sponsor.
They're not sponsoring us, but we would like that if you can help out
Right?
Summit Racing.
I'll put Summit on my forehead.
Right? I'll get a tattoo.
Alrighty.
So I think those are
Part of the-
There should be 2 of those smaller boxes.
Okay. Yeah, there's this one.
Yep. Go and open that bad boy up.
Okay. Okay. So.
Oh, we got a knife.
Or a sawzall.
You call that a knife?
This is a razor.
That's a razor, I know. You sure you didn't want to use this?
Well, we're getting the bigger money here. Probably better start slowing down. All right.
Oh, that's an adapter plate.
Okay. Yep.
My bad.
Craig got to order all this. I can't forget what's in the box. Okay.
Let's see. Yep.
There we go.
There we go.
So, go ahead and grab one of those out. Where the heck is that, and where the hell is it going?
So that's an air shock
Air shock.
for air ride.
So, where's it going?
It's going right up here on the front.
So, air ride, air shock. Explain that.
So this thing is going to be able to sit on the ground, and it's going to be able to go over speed bumps all in the same because of
What?
air ride.
Air ride.
Yeah. So these are going to be the front shocks. They're air assisted shocks, which work perfect for this. And it has a threaded fitting here to attach an airline. So yeah, air ride.
Air ride. If you say it like that, it sounds really freaking cool.
It sounds really cool.
Well, air ride itself is just cool. All right.
If you guys are familiar with LSs, you'll know right away what this is for. And then we will also explain.
All right.
If Cole can get them out.
Tape that.
Christmas, dude. Christmas. Rip that.
Tape the hell out
Rip
of
that sucker open.
Where's my daughter when I need her? I know, She's good at opening stuff right now. Ugh, okay.
All right. So these are cathedral port to rectangular port adapters. Oh yeah. Because this engine has cathedral ports, so what we have in here has rectangular ports, so we had to get an adapter for it.
Heck yeah. Cathedral like at a church?
Yeah. I think that's where we got the name from,
Yeah.
to be honest.
All right.
Now the finale. So
Oh, I'm pumped.
let's leave that one for last. Let's go for that one next.
You want this one next?
Yep.
All right. Alrighty.
This is going to make it all come together.
And I'm telling you, if you've stayed in the video this long, I know we're just opening up a bunch of stuff. Normally we're building stuff. It's going to be worth it.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Would you want this on your car? I mean, if you were going down this route, I think I would.
Oh yeah.
I think I would.
For simplicity and longevity and reliability and everything else you can think of,
And
this is why you
then
want it.
Looking freaking total sick.
Oh yeah.
Oh, dude. Like, yeah.
Nothing worse than being in a nice car and breaking down on the side of the road.
Right?
Yeah.
Right? And you're going to exactly know why here in a second.
Yeah.
All right.
Dun dun dun. Holley Terminator X Max. So I have a Holley Terminator in my car, and it's awesome. This is the X Max. So if you see this harness here, transmission. So it's going to control the transmission and the engine.
Heck yeah. So that way. So lots of cords.
Yeah.
Is this the actual screen?
No screen. Well, it
That's
doesn't.
right, no screen. Yeah, that's right.
Well, it has a 3.5-inch
the
display.
ECU.
Yep, that's the ECU.
So the 3.5-inch display. So we're not going to be having that visible. CT wants to keep all of this very
Hidden.
old school, hidden, mechanical, not electrical, so to speak. So he doesn't want it to make it look like it has a Holley system.
Yep. And we got ideas for the wire harness to make it look older. Some like chrome wire loom to kind of hide it, because black and you see all the wires, it's going to stand out like a sore thumb as being modern. So we're going to try to...
Or we could even do that and then as loan, make some fish tubes that go down and make it part of the frame.
Yeah.
That'd be sick.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
All right, grand finale.
This is it. Ready, ready? All right.
Let's get this box out of the box.
Box on the box.
That's the heavy box.
Okay, hopefully I have it right side up.
I know, right?
Let's see.
It doesn't have an arrow. And it doesn't say Fringilla on there either.
Fringile?
Yeah.
Is that French?
I don't know. I'm just pronouncing it wrong.
Fringile or fragile?
Now, we made a mess in here.
Well, so was Christmas. All right. So, dead serious, guys. This is going to be sick.
Still can't see what it is, but it's a Speedmaster intake. You know that so far. It's another box inside of a box.
This is like one of those China dolls.
Yeah, they just keep popping out. And after we get this out of the box, we're gonna set it on the engine and see what this thing looks like. Now this thing is slick, and I'll explain why it's so slick once we get it all out of the box.
Yeah, we're going to have to lay this out in pieces.
Yep.
Okay.
So this is the cover for the center of the engine, the valley cover.
All right. Here it is, guys. Come in close on this, Craig.
Show it, show it, show it. Oh boy.
Oh my.
Seeing this in person is one
Holy
other thing.
Holy shit. I'm going to say it. Holy crap, guys.
We got to get the plastic off that bad boy.
Look at this. Oh my god.
That's nice. Nice.
Here we go. Make sure it's all assembled. Okay. Look at that.
We have to. No biggie.
Oh, thanks, Summit. So we're going to have to get them to replace that.
Yep.
Oh, well. There's no editing on this one, guys.
Yeah, we're being
That
legit.
happened.
We'll get it
That's
fixed.
legit.
Hey, and don't blame Summit. This
No,
was,
don't blame Summit.
This
No.
was shipped.
Yeah, don't blame Summit. It's not Summit's fault. If you guys order anything, you know this stuff happens.
And Summit will take care of you.
So, yes. Holy crap, they will.
Yeah, they're good. So, anyways, there's a dent in there, no big deal. But this thing looks awesome. So it's got the fuel rails already on there. Everything's chrome, well, it's polished. Injector rail. Oh man. And check this out. So running an 8-stack is so unbelievably hard to tune. Not this one. So flip that around real quick. See this port right here? This is manifold pressure that shares all the cylinders. And then it feeds into here, which shares the cylinders, and the other side shares into there, and you got one map sensor right there.
So it distributes the entire manifold pressure evenly.
Uh-huh.
So it does not truthfully, it does, but it doesn't act like that. So it's not finicky.
Exactly. Because 8-stacks are really hard to tune. And this thing is going to be very reliable because it's integrated the way it is. Plus, with Holley EFI, this thing's it's gonna drive like a dream. All right,
All right, guys. Here we go. Now just imagine one more mirroring that. Holy crap.
All right, so we're gonna get all these bolted in real quick, and then we'll show you. Mind blown.
Holy crap.
Look at that.
I know you said you wanted an 8-stack CT, and now I know why.
Oh yeah.
Holy crap.
And once we hide these hideous things, that's gonna look clean. We might actually not get those valve covers. We might take these and get them on the other side of that and get them away from the 8-stack.
Yeah. Gosh, look at that.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
So, grand finale for the end, right here.
Holy shnikes.
Hopefully this does justice through the camera.
Look at this thing. I mean, and this is inside. I mean, I know they're not a high polish,
Right.
but look at that. Holy crap.
This is awesome. And then check this out. Let's see here. Where's that
All right.
all at? Whoop! Whoop!
Like a little kid with his monster truck.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Hell yeah.
Just don't have any small children near this thing because they will get sucked up.
Yeah, if you have 8 of them, they all get sucked up at once.
So it's going to be the rail from hell exterminating demons and ghosts, and they're going to be sucked up through the 8 stack.
Yeah.
8 at a time.
8 at a time.
Love it. And they're still right there. They're still just below the freaking roof. How do we do that? That is gonna make some freaking. You always know the cup like the throttle body. And
Yeah.
that's gonna be 8 of them.
That's gonna make some noise.
Hell yeah. That's right. I do my own sound effects. Yeah, we made a mess, dude.
Yeah, and now we gotta clean it up. And
Well, Craig's got to clean it up because it's not my house. All right, we're gonna leave it off there, guys. Thank you very much for tuning in and watching this video. If you already haven't checked out all the other videos, please go back through, get caught up to the build. We'd love for you guys to comment, subscribe, turn on that post notifications, and we're gonna catch you next time, guys. See ya.
like button.
Like button. Hit the like button. Catch you next time.